All hail the beard, it's your boy Big Beard B, and we back for another edition of Big Beard Business. Today your boy is back with another video, and this time I have something that is special. I'm giving you something that you can feel, you dig? Yes man, I'm giving you something that you can take action on immediately after this video. I'm giving you today the best fragrances for every man's budget. Yes, every man's budget. So for any of you out there who do YouTube videos or who are thinking of doing YouTube videos, especially something like this, right? It's often you're criticized because you don't provide enough variety, all right? You're either too high, you're too low, you need something that's just right. And today, I'm giving you the perfect balance of smell and budget. So I was recently going through some of my messages on Instagram and Snapchat, as sometimes I get time to do that, all right? And one of the things that came up, actually I got a picture from someone of a fragrance that they picked up, which should have been a lot more expensive than they paid for it, and it was under 30 bucks. I was like, you know what? Let me hit the stores really quick, see what I can find for under that $30 price point, and bring it to you. And here we are today. Now, I was only going to give you 5 fragrances today, but I'm going to give you an honorable mention. Why? Because this is the fragrance that the person sent me on Instagram, and I was like, what? You found that for what? And I really felt like this fragrance should be much more, so I wanted to make sure that I got it out there because it may be available in your local discount retailers right down the road, all right? And this one comes from John Barbados, and this one is Artisan Pure. Now, this one is clean, it's citrusy, it's woody, as it shows in the bottle. Clean, has citrus in it, and it's woody in the base. You see how they did that? And this one is an amazing fragrance. This one often makes a lot of spring and or summer lists, and it is generally a bit more expensive when it comes to the fragrances that we're talking about on today's list. But the person was able to find this one for under 30 bucks. So I urge you to go out there and look for this thing here. Good performance on here. One of the better performances from the John Barbados family, and it smells nice as well. So definitely one that I felt we should talk about today. It's a great honorable mention. John Barbados Artisan Pure. So in the number 5 spot, as we officially kick off today's list, is a fragrance that I don't talk about a lot. I have mentioned it in a few videos. One video was the most worn fragrances within my collection. I also featured this one in a Kicks and Cologne video, and now it's being featured in this one. And it comes from Gucci, and it's none other than Gucci Guilty. All right, so I was recently watching one of these other YouTube channels out there where celebrities go on, they talk about the things that are most important to them, and this one comes up a lot. So I was like, okay, yes, let me go ahead and talk about this one because this one comes up a lot, and a lot of you might feel the same way. I don't reference Gucci fragrances a ton, but here you go, man. Gucci Guilty is a fragrance that has the name, it has the logo, and it also has a price point that any man out there can afford. You can find this one in your local discounters for a relatively cheap price. So make sure you go out there and try this thing out. This one is warm, it's woody. It was an Ambroxan type of feel before Ambroxan was big. And then not to say that this has Ambroxan in it, but if you smell it, you'll know what I mean. This one has a luxury feel. You have lavender, you have vanilla, you have lemon, and you also have some other citrus notes in this fragrance here. I think it's a nice one. Again, one that's been one of my most worn fragrances. I don't talk about it a ton now. It's not a ton left in that thing. Gucci Guilty, number 5 spot. The fragrance in the number 4 spot has this fresh sea salt type of vibe to it, and this one is often recommended as a fragrance that one should wear to the gym or for a day out and about outdoors. This one comes from Nautica, and it's none other than Nautica Voyage. All right, so Nautica Voyage is a legend in the fragrance community. It's been around for forever and a day, and it still smells relevant today. Even though there are other Nautica Voyage flankers out there, I feel like this is probably the better one. It's clean, it's creamy, it has the cedar, it has moss in there as well, and again, it has that still salty, citrus, breezy type of feel to it, and I think this one works, man. This is a very dope fragrance. It lasts, it performs, and it doesn't break the bank at all. You can go out today, pick this one up for under $30, and you will not regret it. Number 4 spot, Nautica Voyage. The fragrance in the number 3 spot would most likely be the fragrance in the number 1 spot if this one was based on just me. All right, just my personal opinion on things that I think that I love the most. Not that I think, that I know I love the most, and this one will be in the #1 spot. And this one comes from Burberry, and it's none other than, you guessed it, Burberry Touch. This one is a legend to me. All right, this thing here can be picked up pretty much anywhere. You can go to any of your big box retailers, like places that you buy like soap, detergent, and things like that, Walmart's, Targets. You can pick this thing up and you would be good to go. This one was expensive back in the day, but now you can find it relatively inexpensive. Again, this one can be picked up for under $30 in store today. This one is woody, it's musky, it's aromatic, and it also has this powdery type of vibe to it as well. This one to me is one that got me into the fragrance game, one of the key fragrances that I feel kind of led me into the fragrance world, and also is one that, you know, got me compliments back in the day, and it still gets me compliments today. This one is signature scent worthy, and I believe that this one is a perfect balance between quality and price. You know what else is the perfect blend of quality and price? Is today's video sponsors, Tiege Hanley. You've heard me talk about Tiege Hanley before in multiple videos because I actually use their products on a daily basis, like every single day. I mean, their system is so uncomplicated. It even gives you an instructional card that tells you what to use, when to use it, and in which order you should use the products in. So, I mean, it doesn't get any easier than that, which is the prime reason why I use it, because I don't got time to think like that. Now, as I've stated in numerous videos before, and even in messages to some of you guys and girls out there, I personally use the level 3 skincare system, but you can go ahead and start at the level 1. It has all of the basics of entering into that skincare realm. Unlike the stuff that we're talking about today in these fragrances, one of the best things about Tiege Hanley is they do not use any fragrances in their ingredients, which means, one, it's not going to be competing with any of the fragrances on today's list, and two, they're not masking any nasty chemicals. I mean, the only stuff you're smelling from their products are those natural, high-quality ingredients, and yes, they do smell good. And what smells good, might you ask? Well, they have willow extract in their ingredients. They also have cucumber in their ingredients, and that just smells amazing. You have rosemary leaf oil and lavender oil, which you also hear about in many fragrances. But also what you heard about before, and I'm going to tell you about again, is because you're watching this video and you're rocking with your boy Triple B, they are hooking you up with an exclusive discount code. All you got to do is click on the link down below. It doesn't get much simpler than that. Click and save. I've gone through this product a number of times, and I've talked about how great they are in my daily routines. Make sure you go ahead and check it out, man. I'll leave some other videos linked down below, but most importantly, click on their link, right, to their products, and go ahead and check that out. If anything you need to read about is all listed on the site. And again, like my Burberry Touch, I love this thing. Number 2 on today's list of fragrances for every man's budget comes from Versace, and it's Versace Man Oh Fresh. 1, it's Versace. 2, it's Versace. And 3, it's Versace. This thing smells amazing, okay? This one is spicy, it's aromatic, and it has amazing performance, at least on my skin. Like, I don't get any complaints with this one here. And, like, for me, in terms of performance, projection, longevity, this thing lasts. Now, not everyone agrees with me on that one here, but I do. This thing smells amazing, especially here in Florida. You can wear this thing year round. If you're other places, like maybe in New York or maybe you're in Germany, who knows? I don't know, man. This one is going to be more or less like a fall type of fragrance, spring possibly. You can wear this one in the summer. I don't care when you wear this thing is going to perform. It smells amazing. It has this spiciness to it as well, but it's not very natural, which can be a drawback to people. So again, I enjoy it. I've come across many people who do enjoy it. This one can be picked up for a low price, especially with the moniker attached to Versace. Go out to your stores and get it. And finally, in the number 1 spot, I'm surprised this fragrance is so low. This one is a newer release, unlike the other ones on today's list. These things have been released. Maybe as I look at these, the Jean Bravados probably launched around the same time as this fragrance that I'm about to mention. And I enjoy it. It's been on a number of my lists. I'm surprised the price is so low. The price is so low on this thing, you can't say no. It comes from Coach, and this one is Coach for Men. I am a huge supporter of Coach for Men. This one lasts long. It smells amazing. It gets good compliment factor, and at its price point today of under $30, if you're going out to local stores to pick this thing up, then hey, like, now you're not going to pick this one up at a big box department store under like maybe $70-$80. I'm not sure exact what the price point is on this thing anymore. Maybe closer to that $100 mark. But if you're looking like your discount stores that are out there, you can pick this thing up for under $30. So make sure you're trying this thing out, man. I enjoy it. This one is going to get you compliments. It has good performance, good projection. I mean, sprayer could be better, but hey, if you're picking this thing up for under $30, I don't think you really care about how well it's distributing. I can't talk. How well it's distributing your fragrance. All right, you can spray three more sprays of this thing, and it's good to go. This one was so good that it actually came out with an additional flanker, and I would not be completely surprised to see an additional fragrance come out along with this one here, based on the Coach for Men in this line. I enjoy it. I think you will enjoy it as well. And again, these are 5-6 with that extra fragrance that I think that you guys can check out and will fit in any man's budget, especially if you're hitting the stores and getting them at the discounters. And again, speaking of discounters, hit that link down below. Check out my people over at Tiege Hanley, and you're going to get a special discount because you're rocking with your boy, man. Try them out. Like it, love it. You can stop at any time, but I'm rocking with them. All right, there you have it today. As always, I'm your boy, Big B. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend that we all back again. Hit the link and then hit the goddamn bell.